The talk around Liverpool putting in another bid for ISAK is seemingly ramping up. This isn't the first report that I've seen come around recently saying Liverpool are going to look to bid between 120 to 130 million pounds. Some reports I've seen are slightly north of that, some around the lower end, but ultimately there's quite a few floating around at the moment, and I would imagine as soon as Newcastle get an agreement with another club for a striker, I think a bid's going to be coming in. And I think it's probably going to happen because I genuinely think Isak's ready to sit out until January and just not play. And look, loads of people are talking about the World Cup, how he'll miss that. The manager's already come out on his side. Like, he came to his defence, gave a pretty public statement basically saying, I support him, you don't know the whole story, and if you did, it would be different. And let's be honest, if a player was injured until January and then played extremely well after that, they would still get in the World Cup squad. Especially for a team like Sweden, because quite frankly, they don't have the depth of his calibre sitting on the bench waiting to come on instead of him. Would he start those games? Probably not. But let's not forget, we've got an international break in a couple of weeks. He would probably play them. Because ultimately, it's probably in his manager's best interest for him to develop a squad like Liverpool as well, because quite frankly, he'll hit a higher ceiling there than he would at Newcastle. And that is no slight at Newcastle. It's just a fact. Players tend to develop better at bigger, better clubs. Of course, that doesn't always happen, but it is a general trend. And if he sits out of training until January, I genuinely think Newcastle sell him without a hesitation, as his value is going to have dropped by that point. And if they wait until the following summer, his value would have more than halved.